Friends, I am Dr. Sujit Ghosh. Welcome to my channel, Dr. Ghosh Presents. Signs, symptoms and uses of homeo remedy borax. Full name borax, short name borax. Common name borax veneta or biborate of soda. Source, compound, chemical world. Spheres of action, acts mainly upon gastrointestinal tract, female genital system, skin and blood. Pathogenesis. Borax creates a state of inflammation in the mucous membrane with a sensation of heat and copious acrid secretions. Sensation of heat of acridity with profuseness of secretion are key points to remember. Constitution borax. Physical makeup specially suited to women, children with earthly pale face, red nose, frowsy hair, lax skin and muscles. Hot or cold? Hot patient. Miasm, soda in the background. Mental generals of borax: nervous, anxious, fidgety and fickle. They fear downward motion. Look at the picture on the right hand side. One gentleman is throwing baby in the sky and getting it back. The baby is smiling here. Sometimes you will note that whenever the baby is thrown upward, she will almost tremble in fear. That is the borax patient. Just reverse of it. I couldn't find that type of image, so I just placed this one. Start or get frightened at every sudden noise or from trifles. Feel better mentally at 11 p.m. There is borax is very already frightened and nervous patient, very nervous patient, irritable before stool and cheerful and happy after. Babies cry, scream before nursing or before stool or urine. They suddenly wake up, scream, hold the sides of the cradle without any apparent cause. Fear thunder severely, restlessness in afternoon. They are fault finding, change from one topic to another, change business, even room likewise. Suffer from fear of infection of contagious disease. Mind this, in homeopathy there are patients, adult patient, male patient, female patient, child, everyone. So you have to read the symptoms accordingly. When you see that they are fault finding, change one topic another, then this must be for some adult persons. But when it is hold the sides of cradle without any apparent cause, the fears thunder suddenly, it is obviously relates to children. Physical generals of borax affects mucous membranes causing aphthous, catarrhal condition. Discharge is thick, hot and acrid. A good remedy for epilepsy too. For epilepsy, there is also a good medicine. Sensitive to sudden noise, heat in single part like mouth, vagina, palm, etc. Sticking, drawing pains in various places like intercostal, soles, internal organs, etc. Body of baby or women poorly nourished, fat, flabby, emaciated, marasmatic. Baby cyanotic from birth. Baby cyanotic from birth. I have given a picture later. Red parts generally turn white. Sensation of cobweb of hand, face, skin. Skin and mucous membrane shriveled. Eructations when painful parts pressed. I have noted it as USP. USP, you know, uncommon, strange, peculiar symptom. That is, this symptom is such a symptom. If you get this symptom, this particular symptom can allow you to select the medicine without going into total picture. Generally, in homeopathy, medicine is selected on the total picture of the disease. But if you get an USP, uncommon, strange, peculiar symptom, you can select the medicine on the basis of that particular symptom. Eructations when painful parts pressed. Modalities of borax: worse, downward or upward motion, Sudden noises, cold, wet, least uncovering, fruits from babies nursing, smoking, warm weather, after menses, rocking, dangling up and down. Better at 11 p.m. Pressure, evening, cold weather. Head symptom borax, vertigo, worse ascending upwards or any elevation. Headache with trembling of whole body and nausea. Hot head of babies, hair entangled at tip, stick together, cannot be separated. This is a very peculiar symptom. The borax, the hair of borax is so peculiar. They will note that everything is okay, but the hair is entangled at the tip and becomes frowsy, and it's very difficult to make it clean. Eye symptoms of borax: eyelids granular, gummy, sticky and crusty, redness about eyes. Entropion. Entropion, I have shown a picture on the right hand side. In entropion, what happens? The lower eyelids turned backward. That is, the hairs on the eyelids are going inside the ear and causing inflammation of that eye. The lower eyelid, note this is the lower eyelid. I am showing the picture. This is the lower eyelid. Note these eyelids. The eyelid is turning inward, so that these hairs in the eyelids are just giving irritation to this eye. This is called entropion. Peculiar type of disease. Borax is the medicine. Ear symptom of borax: sensitive to other lighter sounds. Sensitive to lighter sound. That is, if it is a loud sound, light, that is not of high degree, it is sensitive, but not so much to louder sounds. But louder sound does not give any sensitivity. As if ear opened and opened, ear opened and closed. Nose symptoms of borax: red nose of young women, dry crust is nose, acrid coryza, stoppage of nostril alternately with lacrimation. Face symptoms of borax: pale, dirty, puffy face, bluish in infants. Pale, anxious face during downward motion, of course in the case of children only. Cobweb sensation as of a bug crawling over lip. Mouth symptoms of borax: dry, hot, tender. Aphthous after taking shower or salty foods. Taste is sour, even saliva too, that is, saliva is also tasted sour. Dry, cracked, puffy, indented tongue. Toothache worse after wet weather, better by smoking. Painful gum boils, palate hard, wrinkled, as if burnt. Pains when chewing while nursing children. Thrush, ulcers, bleed on eating or by touch. Stomach symptoms of borax: irritation on pressing painful parts. That particular symptom I have already indicated as USP. The same symptom comes here. Nausea when thinking hard with trembling of body and weakness of knee. Nausea when thinking hard. When you are thinking hard about something, you feel nauseated. With trembling of body and weakness of knees. So I think that this can also be marked as an USP. Desire for sour things, pain over stomach area after heavy lifting. Stitching extending to small of back. Small of back is a technical term used in clinical medicine. Small of back actually denotes this portion, the lumbar portion of the vertebra. This is small of back. Vomiting of sour mucus after drinking. Gastralgia. Gastralgia is gastric pain as a reflex symptom from uterine troubles. From uterine troubles, gastric troubles. From uterine troubles, gastralgia, gastric pain. It happens. It happens. So unrelated, but it happens. Abdomen symptom of borax: soft, flabby, sunken, but flatulent after every meal. Stool turning green or persistently green or like boiled starch. Mucus diarrhea with weakness. Again, stool Maybe peppy, loose, foul smelling, burning in rectum during stool, catch in groin, on coughing. Urinary symptom of borax: urine hot, acrid, pungent, with pungent smell, child scream before passing urine, fine red particles seen on diaper. Nephritis, cystitis. This is nephritis, this is kidney, this is inflamed kidney. Inflammation of kidney is called nephritis. This is urinary bladder. Inflamed urinary bladder is cystitis. Male genital symptom of borax: indifference about coition. Female genital symptom of indifference to coition. Indifferent to coition or indifferent coition, that is sexual intercourse. These two symptoms are same in case of male female. Both male female feel indifference about coition. This particular symptom is in borax. Menses too early, too profuse, along with nausea and colic. Leukorrhea, albuminous, clear, hot, pasty, with sensation of warm, as if warm water flowing down the legs. This sensation. Membranous dysmenorrhea. Dysmenorrhea, painful menstruation. After child nurses, empty feeling in mammy with stitches. Better from compressing. When nursing, pain in the opposite breast. The baby is sucking in one breast, the pain feels in the opposite. Mother's milk tastes bad. Child refuses to suck. Sensation of distension in clitoris with sticking pain. Heart symptom of borax: feels as if on right side and being squeezed. Peculiar symptom: right side, you are feeling your heart is on the right side and it is being squeezed. You are feeling it, not actually. Violent palpitation, infant cyanotic from birth. I have already mentioned that. I will show you an image. This is the image. The baby is cyanotic. Cyanotic means lack of oxygen. So there is increased percentage of carbon dioxide. So the patient becomes cyanotic. The infant becomes cyanotic. Respiratory symptoms of borax: sticking intercostal pain in chest, worse from coughing, inspiration, yawning and movement, shortness of breath, worse ascending stairs, hacking, violent cough, expectoration, blood strict or moldly. Expectoration, blood strict or moldly, pain in chest, better lying on back, pressure, washing with cold water, arrest of breath when lying down, must jump up and catch for breath. Neck and back symptoms of borax: pain in back, inability to stoop. Extremity symptom of borax: limbs tremble at 10 a.m. Limbs tremble at 10 a.m. in the morning, stitches in soles, weakness on calves, pain in heels. Eczema of fingers, toes with loss of nails, palms hot, itching on back of hands. Feeling of cobweb on hands, want of strength in joints. Feeling of cobweb, this particular symptom, you have noted that there are at least in 3 or 4 places the symptom is there. This is also a peculiar symptom. Feeling of cobweb on hands or other surface of the body. Skin symptoms of borax: dry, fester easily, won't heal, psoriasis, ulceration on feet from rubbing of shoes, wilted, wrinkled skin. Wilted means feeble actually. Wilted means feeble. Red eruptions on fingers of hands, itching, stinging eczemas, herpes, psoriasis, erysipelatous inflammation with swelling and tension, and hair ends on hair get entangled. The right side picture. This picture, actually, this is the picture where the frowsy hair is seen. The end of the hair are entangled. Cobweb sensation of the skin. The very common symptom, very important symptom. It has come so many times. Now, one thing I have noted: this eczema 1, herpes 2, psoriasis 3, and erysipelas 4. You please check this figure and keep a photograph in your mind so that in future when you consult your patient, you can identify, yes, this is erysipelas, yes, this is psoriasis. It is very seldom since this type of chances comes. So I have get a chance to relate so many skin symptoms in a same video. So I have given this. You please notice. Sleep symptoms, Borax, voluptuous dreams, dreams of coercion. Children cry out in sleep as if frightened, cannot sleep because of heat of head. Fever symptom, Borax, chilly, sensation of coldness as if parts were spattered with cold water. Lower parts of back, thigh, hip warm. Mind it, chilly sensation as if parts colder water, but these particular parts, lower part of back, thigh and hip, these are warm. Everything excites sweat. Whatever you do, sweat will increase. Related symptoms, related medicines or other remedies, belladonna, bryonia, calcarea, Naxbom, sulfuric acid. Now I will just request one of you to try this. If you get any type of lady who has got this type of frowsy hair, that is, she reports that her hair, he has tried to mend it so many times by cutting, by brushing, but always the ends get entangled. You please try to cure this starting from 200, and you have to go up to CM, because this is a very constitutional problem of Borax patient. If you get a patient, please try. So long I have not get in my chamber a single patient of this type, but in future if I get, I will certainly try also. Anyway, this video ends here. Thanks for listening and viewing. If you have got anything to say, please write it in the comment section. I would certainly respond.